Hi, hello everybody. My name is Tony Two Pint. April is finishing off some coffee in the next area of the house, but we are Black and Soul, and we are here today for our Cook Along with April series. This is also going to overlap with another football game of mine, so I'll be multitasking like I was last week in the brunch. But April's going to make one of our favorite game day snacks, so I'm looking forward to
Well,
that.
it's not going to be exactly how you're used to having it. They're twist.
Oh, so a variation on a well-known game day snack.
Yes.
All right. So I'll let April go into what she's gonna do for today.
So on the website, on the Patreon, if y'all are here from our Patreon and you got the ingredients, you already know what's up. If you don't, if you aren't a Patreon, you should be a Patreon. Just saying. I'm gonna put that up on the YouTube page. I don't know if we have all of our social medias and our website and our Patreon, but I'll put that on there. If you're not a Patreon, go ahead and subscribe. But you'll need crescent rolls, or if you're fancy and you want to make your own dough, sis, bruh, go ahead. We ain't doing that today. So I love crescent rolls. I make so many recipes out of this. You want Italian seasoning, just because. Okay, so me and Tony was talking about this last night. I'm not a fan of jarred marinara sauce because to me it's just tomato sauce in a damn jar. There's no seasoning or flavor. So I said pasta sauce. Either way, y'all know I'm gonna put more seasoning in it, but pasta sauce is better because usually they put garlic in that. They put
I
oregano,
thought you
basil.
wrote pasta sauce because other people could use different sauce, like if somebody like a white sauce or a green sauce to make different types of pizza.
That's true too. I didn't think about that. But
That's what I thought you were saying.
Use marinara sauce, and to me, it's just a way that the people that are jarring it get you guys to spend more money on tomato sauce because it's basically tomato sauce. But anyway, you want Italian seasoning. Even though you're using the pasta sauce that has a seasoning in there, you want more. I'm going to add, just because I know how to cook for us and we tend to like things that pop more, I'm going to add a little bit of onion salt. This is $1.99 at Trader Joe's. Don't sleep on Trader Joe's. That's for after. I'm also going to add minced garlic. I think I put that in the recipe. Did I put minced garlic?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. We're gonna put this on the actual dough. But you want minced garlic, and because I love oregano, I'm using Italian seasoning with the enhancement of more oregano, black pepper or pepper medley, and at the end I'm gonna hit it with red chili flakes because y'all know I love hot shit. But yeah, I'm not team marinara. I just think it's bland as hell. You're gonna pay about $3.99, $4 for a can of tomato sauce, and tomato sauce in a can is like 88 cents. So yeah. And the only time I get tomato sauce is when I just want tomatoes not seasoned, a puree of tomatoes. That's the only time I use it. Any Italian themed dish that I use and I want a sauce, it's not marinara sauce. Even on our pizzas, when I make homemade pizzas.
You're interchanging marinara sauce and tomato sauce.
That's what I'm saying. Tomato sauce and marinara sauce are the same fucking thing. One's in a jar and it'll cost you $4, and one's in a can and it'll be 88 cents. I have no idea why you guys buy marinara sauce because it's just tomato sauce. That's what I'm trying to convey to y'all. Free game.
You lecture the people.
You also want your pepperoni. Me and Tony are fans of the turkey pepperoni. I can't really taste the difference. I'm not like a pepperoni connoisseur, but these are pretty good to me. Tony likes them. They're healthier. Whatever. And then you can use mozzarella sauce and or
cheese.
Mozzarella cheese and our Parmesan. Parmesan, I recommend for this recipe, even though we're doing pizza twist, just because when you get Parmesan in grades, it's usually a lot finer than mozzarella. If you're fancy and you got your own mozzarella, I don't know how y'all grade it because that shit is slippery as hell. I've never been able to do it, so I just buy mine pre-shredded. But I I prefer the Parmesan cheese in this recipe, but we're doing this for the boo, and she prefers mozzarella. So the first thing you want to do is you want to preheat your oven, 375. I'm going to use just a regular schmegular cookie sheet, but I'm going to line it with foil because I'm lazy, and if I can not have to clean a dish, that's what it is. And then we're just going to spray it with some cooking oil so when we lift them up, they don't stick.
So, yeah, while she's doing that, what's up, y'all? There's a big debate online going on about like working from home and whether people like it or they don't like it. And some people seem to think that folks who say they don't like working from home are just managers who want their teams to come back in the office. And I'm gonna have to hardly disagree with that. Like that's I'm gonna have to go a hard disagree with that statement because there's a lot of people who favor going to work and leaving work at work and then coming home and being at home.
Having different scenery.
Yeah.
And I like working at home, so this is coming from my perspective. But some people like having a different scenery, getting to talk to people outside of their family.
Right. And working from home is not, there's nothing wrong with that, but to pretend that everybody should want that or that there's something wrong with somebody if they don't want that is what I'm
comes across as you projecting.
It is because some people say, and I'm neurologically divergent myself, so I'll tell you the closest friends I have are ones from places that have structured interactions with people. I've gone to school with them. Some of my very closest friends. If I had bridesmaids, the two women who would have been my bridesmaids at my wedding, I know from work. Some of our closest friends as a couple are people April knew from work. So, yeah, and it for those of us who struggle with social interaction, that you could go days or even weeks without any in-person interaction if you don't go into an office. I'm a person who's lived away from my family for maybe almost 17, 18 years now. So, I mean, it's not like going home and over to mom's house or granny's house is something that I can just do if I'm lonesome or want some company. I struggle with meeting people too, so.
My whole thing is this. What is there
people
to debate? If you don't like it, you don't like it. If people do, they do. Why is everything a fucking debate? Mind your business.
The thing I see people saying that irritates me is that why don't you try interacting like a normal human being and get some hobbies or something? And that's wrong. In my opinion, it's ableist towards people who have, neurological divergence or some other social disability.
I'm sorry, I'm hot. This oven is on.
And so that rubbed me the wrong way. I read a bunch of stuff about that this morning.
I just think people care about the dumbest shit sometimes. Me personally, and people say I don't really give a fuck if you like working from home or going to work. I don't really care. I just don't get why people debate on dumbass shit like that. Like, to me, it's like a waste of time.
One person said, if you don't want to work from home, you must hate your spouse. And I mean, like, what the hell is that? Some people aren't even set up for that. If I live in a studio or a one-bedroom apartment, do I want to work there? No.
Just like I'm saying, some people need to change the scenery. I'm a very much a homebody. I could stay, like this pandemic, I was like, I have to get out the house. Like, I was like, I didn't get it because I don't have a problem staying in my home. Like, that's not a thing for me, but for some people it is. And that's fine. And if you don't, like going to work, that's fine too, or working from home. Like, it's just, I just feel like it's just the goofiest shit.
People are, everyone's different is what I'm saying. And just because something's more accessible to certain people doesn't make it more accessible to everybody. Because some companies expect you to use, your own computer, your own phone and stuff. They expect you to pay for all that shit if you're going to work from home. And
these are also the people that never have anything to say about social injustice, but this is what they argue about.
Yeah.
shit that no one cares about or that makes any bit of fucking difference. But anyway.
But yeah. So that's what was on my mind this morning.
That's what you were reading?
Yeah, I read some about that. I tweeted, somebody came back and wrote some shit about, I started a Zoom meeting to just chat with my teammates. I'm like, well, that's nice, but some people want to interact in person. There's other reasons for it too.
And to each his fucking own. What is the problem?
Works for you.
God,
that works for you.
Anyway, y'all. Just a tidbit. If you don't like I just clean and sanitize my countertops. Tony will attest to that, and I'm good about wiping down my countertops. If you don't like putting flour like me on your countertops, get a big ass cutting board. Who gave us this set? Was it Virginia?
No.
I think she gave us the 3.
No, she gave you one, and I think
she gave me the set. My homegirl Virginia mailed me a set.
There's one of them
3.
that came.
Tony, you got the other one for Christmas from me, but get like a really wide, big cutting board and just put it on there. Like, you don't need to use your whole fucking countertop. And I find when I do use my countertop, I destroy the kitchen. So at least here I know I have to color in the lines, so to speak. But what you want to do is, you see how when you get the Pillsbury dough, they come out in like a weird triangle just because you're supposed to roll them into a croissant. I just combine both of the words. But anyway, I just take that and I put it like in kind of a rectangle form, and all we're going to do is just roll this out. It's already pre-measured for you. And then we're going to zhuzh it up. Can you open that for me? I know you hate when I ask you to be my
I'm not a sous chef. I am not a sous chef. I don't get to have her be Vanna White when I'm trying to do shit. She doesn't volunteer to assist. So
look, I would just mess that up. You do technical stuff. I don't do technical stuff. So
mute.
Like mute. Be supportive.
Mute. No, you're not. You're unsupportive.
So I'm going to use 2 rectangles, basically 2 crescents.
I'm going to eat a pepperoni.
Just to make this thicker. Yeah, let's make it thicker.
I enjoy these. Sometimes I eat just these pepperonis as a snack.
She does. Let's have a debate against that. People debate against the dumbest shit, y'all.
No, I mean, someone wrote some shit like, what I like, the pros of work from home, which is, a valid thing. Like, no commuting, I get to.
That's big in LA.
Do flexible schedule, which is all good stuff. And for the con, they wrote some smart ass shit. People making up articles about some folks wanting to come back to work. It's like, well, some people do.
And if they do, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine. I just don't understand what the fuck the debate is about. That's like me saying I like Burger King opposed to McDonald's and you get upset. Why the fuck do you care? Why do you care?
I mean, the issue is that if somebody wants to go back to work, those folks act like they're going to be forced to go back to work. But, I don't want to be forced to work from home.
Cross that bridge when it comes, and that goes for that's like an individual company thing any fucking way.
Yeah, and to be clear, I'm a remote worker. My job is remote because of the nature of what it is, but I'm usually out of the house because I have appointments at different places. That's how my job works, and that's why I haven't shot myself working from home. You spend a couple hours at home, maybe one full day at home, but most of the week you're out on the road, you're dealing with your appointments that you end up setting up for yourself. So that gives me a change of scenery, a bit of structure. There's different settings for it because there's multiple places you have these appointments, but I'm not sitting and staring at a screen all day, every day. That would drive me insane.
But see, that's why it is. I would love that. I don't want to get in the car. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to be face-to-face people. If you haven't noticed, I'm not a people person. I want to do my job. I'll leave you alone. You leave me the fuck alone. That's how I like to work. So
it's crazy that you keep saying you're not a people person, but people feel like you're more approachable because they approach you more
because
often.
This is outside of work. I'm very different. Any of my friends that I've worked with, I stay at my desk. Most of the time I have my headphones on. You wanna know why? I don't want to fucking talk to you. Okay? I want to do my job that they're paying me to do and go the fuck home. No, I don't want to participate in the potlucks or happy hour. I want to be left alone. I don't know why that's frowned upon, because no one can ever say April didn't do her job and didn't do it to the best of her ability. And it's not like I didn't get awards and, you know.
I don't like the stuff that you're talking about either, really, unless I have to like the actual people to do stuff like that after, because you've been to happy hour with some of our friends that you've worked with.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and that's that part to me, that's where I got my socialization from, meeting people.
And then you're gonna season the dough with your just the Italian seasoning, okay? Or if you make your own. Then you're going to take. We'll get back to that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I wanted to tell them what we were doing. You're going to get, now this is optional. This is because I love garlic. You're gonna get your minced garlic.
I'll show you what April's doing.
And you're gonna get about this much. I don't know what the hell amount that is. You're gonna get that much, and you're just gonna smear it. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, I think the lighting might be a little not giving
because
us
it's
enough
blended
contrast.
in. But you just want to smear it in. Then you're gonna take. I didn't show you guys because Tony was talking. Your pepperoni, and I just cut it in fourths. Like that math right there. I just cut the circle in fourths to make little triangles.
Like to point out that fourth, another way to say fourth, is quarter.
Whatever. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lightly tap this into the dough just so it stays in place. You don't have to smash it. You don't have to do nothing. Just tap it. Tony likes a lot, so I'm going to put a lot. You don't have to put as many as I am, but I just know my babe. And the reason why I cut them is because if you do this with them whole, they fall out, or when they're cooking, the edges get a little bit burnt compared to what's actually twisted up in the dough. If that makes sense to y'all. I don't know if it does, but.
How many crescents is that?
This is 2.
You push 2 together for that. So I'm going to be really fat.
Yeah. I'm gonna love all of you.
I just had pizza yesterday.
You
April suggested pizza
which
yesterday.
Never happens.
Then she goes and fucking.
That never happens. I'm not a pizza person.
I don't know what I did this week to, warrant that suggestion.
And you're gonna take a little bit, okay? A little bit of the cheese. You don't want a lot, just because this is not something that's gonna be inside. I'm literally gonna twist this, and you're just gonna make a mess in your oven and on your pan. So a little bit, not a lot, okay? I did see a recipe similar to this one that I'm doing, and she, when her twists were halfway done, she put cheese on top and put it back in the oven. If you're a cheese person, you like a lot of cheese, that's also fine.
Is this going to be an open face thing?
Yes, twist. Like we're twisting it. Like
where does sauce come in?
You dip the sauce.
Oh, shit. So this
Tony
is like cheese
like
bread.
Yeah.
This is not a fucking pizza. No, you said pizza. The sauce is supposed to already be on there. This is bullshit. I'm not interested.
Wow. See what I deal with? See the many tantrums I deal with?
She said pizza. Pizza has the sauce on it already.
Does it say pizza twist, or does it say I was making pizza?
It's not pizza twist. Pizza twist means you're going to twist some pizza. You don't even have pizza because ain't no sauce.
You don't have to eat it. Everyone like, are you ready for children? Yes.
No.
You see how well I handled that? I didn't.
She was not handling it well because what she's doing is not correct.
I'm just gonna twist it, and stuff will fall out. Don't fucking hyperventilate. Stick the shit back in. It's not that big of a deal, and you're literally just twisting it like Tony said, breadsticks. They don't look that funny. They don't look that pretty, but they will when you bake them. If stuff falls out, put it in the crease. Keep going. So I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me just. Yes. That's how it looks. It's not pretty, but it will be. And the reason why I line this first is because it's like a mini assembly line. Once you're done, slide it on there. Go to the next one. Hopefully that makes sense. I know I'm not the best at explaining stuff as I do them. Are y'all like that? When stuff comes easy to use, it harder to...
Do you want me to get rid of this, or are you going to
No, I'm going to use it for the next one. If something was hard for me, it's easier for me to explain when stuff like comes easy to me. It's hard for me to go into detail to explain.
You're silly, April. I
It's
forgot
true.
what I was even talking about. I was explaining something, but I forgot.
I apologize. I just want them, in case anyone is cooking with me, I want them to be able to follow along.
You're not apologetic. You're not sorry.
See what I do.
You be lying.
And just keep going until you make all your pizza rolls. But yeah, Tony, when we first started dating, I think that's when I first did the pizza, mini pizzas, right? I usually do this with and I make little circles and make Tony mini pizzas for her football games.
Yeah, you did that, and you made like little homemade baby pigs in a blanket.
Yeah.
Also,
That was like our first Christmas, or was that a Christmas appetizer?
you made it at Christmas, and also when I watched football.
Yeah. Our first Christmas dinner was like, I went off a little bit because you were going back home to Memphis, weren't you?
I did go back
Yeah.
home to Memphis.
So I think I made Tony lobster,
I had steak and lobster.
steak and lobster. Is that considered surf and turf?
The turf is the steak, and the surf water
I didn't
is the lobster.
So I'm asking. Beep. But yeah, do y'all have any set game day foods? I want to do more. Like if me and Tony, like when the cooties are over, everyone either stays in their house or gets the damn shot, like smart people do. Maybe we can have like a Super Bowl party or something. And let me tell you why I'm such like a Betty Crocker ass heifer. I'm literally excited to have a Super Bowl party just so I can cook, like
Make the snacks.
make little snacks and shit. Like I don't even watch Super Bowl. I just like the commercials.
You can make a Super Bowl party, and it could just be me.
No, because you
and all
don't
of my
eat a
favorite-
lot.
I will eat all of my favorite snacks for the Super Bowl.
Like I would love that. Like I would make like a fruit platter and a vegetable platter, which I know she's not gonna eat.
We can bring mom.
I would make wings. I would make like 2 different versions of wings. I would make the pizza bites. I would make the pigs in the blanket. Like I would go to fuck off. I would throw a bomb.
We can
Party
invite
on.
ourselves to your mom's house, and you can make.
She
the
won't
stuff
let
at
me
her,
cook.
Her kitchen.
She ain't gonna let me cook.
Yeah, she'll let you make pizza bites.
No, she
it's not a
won't.
meal.
I remember one of our first Christmases, Tony came over and I told my mom, I'm going to bring peas to make for Tony because she's not going to eat any other vegetables and you're going to keep harassing her to eat vegetables. Literally, y'all, it was just canned peas. You know, this woman sat in the kitchen with me while I cooked it, not to talk to me, but just to make sure like I didn't burn down the kitchen or something. Like
She do not be.
she
doing
does
like
do that. All of my mamas and aunties act like they're the only people that can cook. But I would make a bomb little hostess at a Super Bowl party. Just saying.
I'm just saying that we don't have to invite other people for
You don't eat enough, babe.
for this activity. I'm
I want to
happy
make platters.
to eat a platter of snacks. Super Bowl is all day.
She say that if she gonna eat 2 wings, a couple pizza bites, and then sit back and breathe hard.
I mean, but you get to eat all day. A Super Bowl is all day event.
And I can make a
Charcuterie.
charcuterie board.
I think that's
Tony made a really nice one for Christmas. I've never made one. I'm interested in making one. They're like little pieces of art to me.
I felt bad because April cooked the entire time and she didn't eat
I
none.
didn't get to.
She didn't eat none of it.
Christmas dinner.
Like I got olives and I had
Them olives was bomb.
all the cheeses, some like
Meat and
some meats,
crackers.
crackers. There were spreads also.
And it was really pretty.
Let me see, can I find a picture to show to the people of it?
I'm gonna need more pepperoni. I know we closed it. Just because you like pepperonis. But yeah, that would be bomb, y'all. I can't wait to host little parties.
I'm telling you, it don't have to be for none of these people. Also,
For none of these people.
our friends at Primitive Beer
It
made
went perfect with that.
a pretty neat. and
Just
we
the
still have
bottles.
one
Look
of,
at the
like,
bottles.
a still beer kind of wine hybrid called Max Pageantry. So
Literally, that's on the countertop because I love how it looks. It's like decoration. That
so
bottle
it
is
has
bomb.
like a
It's cherry. Isn't
Reiner
it?
cherries
Yeah.
in
And that's my favorite cherry.
an alembic ale. So it's pretty neat. But
Tony has become a cherry freak just because of me.
I served that with the charcuterie board. So this was my first charcuterie
I think
board.
you did really good. It was really pretty.
But yeah, I tried to do. I got the Christmas tree in the back. Some nice presentation.
Now, when you sorry, go ahead.
We'll probably crack that cherry one for another occasion.
Cherry goes really good with beef and lamb.
It's a
Just
type
a
of
tidbit.
it's almost wine like or
Yeah.
lambic like beer. You can. It's okay for it to be a little bit older than your regular beer,
You just
like
want
wine.
to keep twisting. The second
Oh,
one
that
always
looks
looks way better than the first one. It's going to open as it bakes and stuff, but I think
It
if
will
I do
adhere.
it, yeah, just press.
Didn't have to love me like you did, but you did, but you did.
You want to cut pepperonis?
I don't, but
Can you do that? Just because this might run a little long because we have to put this stuff in the oven. So we're going to put Tony to work today.
what you need to let me do is turn my game on.
Hopefully USC does not make me cuss. They fired Clay, our head coach. All kind of drama. It's always drama at USC.
So what do I need? I'm gonna need we got Spectrum TV. Let's do that.
Yeah.
How many of these do I need to cut?
About 15. So Tony's loving this football season. I'm excited for basketball season to start.
Man, please have a knife.
So
if you want me to
excited
do this,
for
activity.
basketball. Huh?
May I please have a knife if you want me to do this?
And just cut it in forks. But I'm too excited for basketball, y'all. My old man team is looking good in training camp, so
Avery, you gotta talk to the people if I'm gonna do this.
sorry. I'm used to Tony talking when I cook.
Yeah, but that's
But I know that's what I'm doing. Can I get a chance? Thank you. Anywho, but yeah, they overlap for a couple months, I think, basketball and football.
Yeah,
Which is
late fall and winter.
I think that's the best time of the year. Because although per my marriage, I'm supposed to be a 49er fan and I'll root for them, it's cool to just watch. I'm a sports person, even though I don't understand football that much because I think there's too many goddamn rules. But it's cool to just have sports to watch every weekend. Usually it's football during the day, except for Monday. They have that at night, don't they?
Yeah, so people can come home from their work.
But it's cool to have, watch football during the day. Me and Tony will cupcake with each other after one game goes off. And then in the late afternoon, evening, we have basketball.
Well, sometimes basketball is during the day too.
Sometimes.
On
yeah.
the weekends.
I just like I'm a sports person, so maybe that's the cheerleader in me. I just like sports and have it down.
No, when you said, here are your 15 pepperonis.
Thank you. Can y'all just...
What was wrong with that?
So I'm just admiring how you just stack them and they're just... She's so cute.
Well, I stacked them to cut them. So
My babe is just very accurate and cute.
Now I'm going to turn on my game. Disrupting me.
But yeah, I like having sports to watch. Tony gets hyped because football's her favorite. I get hyped because basketball is my favorite. When I become a millionaire, I'm going to get us. Yeah, if you don't want to get a copyright. Actually, we're not monetized. So
Also, don't want to annoy the people.
When I get rich, we're gonna have box seats at Staples Center. I'm so glad the Clippers got their own fucking arena.
Well, it's not open yet. That was just a groundbreaking.
They need to play at Great Western Forum. That's what they are, the great value team of California. So.
Oh, shit, it's raining. It is raining.
He had on a suit.
Who?
The new coach. I don't know if he took it off. So the new coach is, I forgot his name. What's the name?
Dante Williams.
Dante Williams, a black man, and he looks so dapper his first little day. Did anyone score yet, or did it just start?
Supposed to be just starting. I'm trying to see if I can get this full screen.
Tony is serious about her damn Trojans.
Yeah, next month's schedule might have to have some adjustments, not have things during my games.
Basically, Tony just said, "Fuck y'all. I need to watch and support the boys."
I enjoy football. It's my favorite sport.
To cook this one. So yeah, if you are using Parmesan cheese, just because Parmesan is salty, or saltier than mozzarella, ease back on the rest of the seasonings. Just because you don't want your shit tasting extra salty. But if you're using mozzarella like me, let it fly. He's like a 30-year-old man. Some of these college football players, I really be like, I need your birth certificate.
Some of it be like it's their facial hair because that's a big thing now. People having beards and shit. Like when I was in college, people didn't wear beards.
Like this football player, I know he was like a old lineman. I promise you, he looked every bit of 42.
But I mean, you can be an older sport. Like your eligibility just basically starts when you go to college, not based on your age.
I need your old ass to
so
try
if
out
you
for the
start,
NFL.
you
That's
know,
not fair.
so if you only start college at like 30,
that's not
you
fair.
get 4 years of eligibility.
No, I need you to take your 30-year-old ass to the NFL.
I mean, because I know one guy who went in the military and then he came out at maybe 25 or so and played basketball. So he was on the basketball team.
I feel some type of way.
But you don't start your eligibility until you enroll into a college.
Person. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to back to school older. I don't think learning has an age limit.
I mean, but it's unfair. You can't discriminate against people.
I would. That's just me. Like, I think the cutoff should be 30.
No, what I think should be for eligibility is like once your eligibility clock starts, it's applicable to all the sports. But if you're a 2-sport athlete and you picked the one that didn't kind of work out and you wanted to focus on another one.
Can't start over.
Right. I think like Drake London. Like if he wanted to go back and play basketball, I think he should get his other years back that he's not on the team if he wanted to try.
I didn't see him play basketball that much. Like I've only seen him in practice, so I don't know.
Because it overlaps, and they kind of. I think the coaches kind of made an agreement that he would be mostly football.
But he chose football this year. But I don't know.
Yeah, then the coach gets fired.
Clay had a bunch of chances. So he seemed like a nice dude. He had a bunch of fucking chances.
I felt like people were mean to him personally. Yeah. Like people were making that personal, and that's what I didn't like.
What USC did, showing their ass, was like I feel like for USC to be as you know, uppity as they are,
rich folks have the least amount of class.
They literally they took up a collection, and let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you the second part of why this is tacky. They took up a collection and had an airplane fly a banner saying "Fire Clay" over the game at halftime, which is we're at their stadium, so their own fans are doing this shit to their coach. Then this was all happening while LA had one of the biggest fires, and there were people literally homeless. So y'all donated all this money just to be jackasses instead of helping people who are literally homeless.
Wasn't it also them kids' senior day?
Yeah.
When they did that shit?
Yeah. Just tacky in every way.
But my thing, living in LA taught me that rich people, as much as they try to
are hillbillies.
Yeah, as much as they try to talk about other folks, they have like some of the least amount of class. Oh shit. Come on. 45-yard return.
But yeah, I just thought that was gross. And mind you,
it was.
This man's like family was. I understand if you don't like him. I get it. If you don't, I don't like a lot of coaches.
But the thing about it, not liking him as a coach and
that's still a man
doing something personally. Yeah, he's human.
And my whole thing is like somebody told me that's a reporter. I don't want to say his name, but these people say shit to his wife while she's with their
See,
kids.
that's wrong.
Now, fucking with me,
No, they ain't giving nothing.
I'ma smack you. That to me is out of line. You talking about this man or saying shit to his wife while and he has kids that are under 12. Like, you don't do stupid shit like that.
You don't do that at all. She ain't got nothing to do with it. And my thing is, someone's job performance has nothing to do with like their personal life.
Like, that's some weirdo type shit. There are a lot of coaches in the NBA that I think the Lakers coach, we can do better.
You don't like Vogel?
Not really.
Who
Him
you
or
want?
his veneers.
Who
That
you
man
want?
got some. Do veneers only come in large? I'm just saying. His teeth are big as hell.
But
Yeah. I just think his rotations suck. He doesn't know when to sit people the fuck down. He's just off. I think we can do better as a championship franchise.
But who would you want though out of the coaches?
You have to give me options. But if I'm Jenny,
would you take Doc?
I would take Doc. I think Doc is a stand-up coach. And that's saying a lot.
You would take him even though he was a Celtics coach?
That's what I was about to say. That nigga worked for the enemy. And I would still take him. He's a good coach. I like old school coaches like him, Pop from I'm about to say Dallas. From San Antonio. Like, I love coaches like that. Let's put these in. I don't want this to run too long for y'all.
Yeah, I don't either because I'm watching Mr. Malapaya and the Trojans.
So yeah, I would never go to Staples Center and cuss out his damn wife. Your husband ain't shit. If her husband ain't shit, I'm gonna tell him that. Like, I'm not gonna go to the Christmas party at Tony's company and allow someone to be like, you know what, Tony fucked up on that corrective action. Like, what the fuck that got to do with me? Like, that's just weirdo behavior in my opinion.
Yeah, people feel so much access to folks because they coach a team. I also disagree with people booing their own team and then getting mad when the players say shit back. Like, if you want to boo, you don't be surprised what you get back. Like the Mets fans, fuck them.
They also don't get, especially in college, that fucks with recruiting. Why would I want to go to a school
to be booed
where my own fucking
fan base is going to boo?
Yeah, that fucks up recruiting for your school.
Yeah, that's why people didn't want to go to the New York Knicks.
And I know some recruiters, and literally kids have said that.
But look at the New York Knicks. That's why they had all this money to recruit all these players. Nobody wants to go. They don't want to be booed and shit at home. They don't want to deal with rude ass people.
Yeah, and then you get a team
with the Mets.
You get a team like in the NFL that's just a bunch of people traded because no one wants to really play there.
Or it's new people that they draft. They're a lottery team.
It's not like, oh, I really want to play for this team, and you get what you get. So you got a bunch of people there that's just not happy.
But like I don't know. The New York is a really bad market for shit like that. But who is that on the ground?
Oh shit!
I don't know who that is. But
damn,
we got a USC. We got a Trojan down there. Just went to the commercial.
I just want to point out, Ziploc bag, nothing goes to waste in the boys' household.
But New York Mets, their baseball team is full of shit too. Like
so you don't like New York?
No, I mean, I'm talking about them booing their own. Yeah, like they constantly was booing the Mets players and stuff. And then when one of them hit a home run, they did a thumbs down to the crowd because they had been being assholes to them the whole time. And then the owner was like, that's not acceptable. Try to make them apologize. No, you booing people, that's what the fuck that you get. I'm sorry.
These are where this is when I put in the other spices. I don't measure. I'm just sprinkling. When your sauce looks like confetti, you're done seasoning. But I don't know. That's just, especially if I was a kid and you recruited me and I'm like the top running back or something, why the fuck would I come to your school and they boo everybody? They boo their own teams. Like, no. Why would I come to USC if y'all motherfuckers 5 banners to fire the coach? Like,
yeah. I mean, that part, I think Clay took like tacky. A champ. I think he,
that is tacky as fuck.
I think he took that part like a champ. He handled himself gracefully. Not that they didn't deserve to get cursed out. Not saying that I wouldn't have cursed their ass out, but I mean, I had respect for him trying to still do his job.
I'm gonna tell you like this here. If I'm ever out in public or Tony's out in public and you step to Tony about anything that I fucking said or did, I'm going the fuck off and I'm going to touch you because now I can. You're not over the internet. Just letting you know. I don't mind going to jail for assault. Don't ever try mine.
Yeah, but it's people are assholes.
Tony's off limits.
Mostly just people are assholes.
But yeah, y'all.
It's cool though. How long do these stay in?
10 to 15. We're going to check them periodically. As they bake.
Was that him on the ground? Quarterback?
We have a whole issue with our O-line, bro.
The O-line does need to play better. He did sack. They got the next guy warming up. I don't even know who the hell this kid is.
He's the number one. He's a good quarterback, that little boy.
I don't know. Like Slovis, I don't know if they're going to put him in concussion protocol. I got the sound off, so I don't know what the issue is. Or,
like I always say, y'all, clean up as you could.
Nice job on special team.
Because after that, my black ass is sitting down for the rest of the afternoon.
Oh, Washington State's quarterback is from Hawaii.
That's shocking. Most of the boys from Hawaii, and they come to USC.
I mean, but is he better than the quarterbacks we have?
Now, do you see how good the sauce is? You see all that seasoning? You see all the seasoning? Now, when you get marinara sauce, your sauce is gonna look like this here, this red part. That's what your sauce is gonna look like, and it'll taste like that. If you want, ketchup, basically.
Wow.
Get marinara sauce.
Well, didn't you say someone served you ketchup on spaghetti?
Yeah, my granddaddy's dizzy ass fucking girlfriend. I can't stand that woman. This lady, the hillbilly that she is, took 2 things of Heinz. I think that's the name of the brand. Heinz ketchup.
Yeah.
Put it in a saucepan. Put salt and pepper and some noodles. Talking about, do you want some spaghetti? Hell no. And apparently you don't either, because that's not spaghetti.
April's fucking rude.
People, don't leave your children to everybody.
Wow. Now you're implicating Mama.
I'm throwing shade at my mama.
That's
why did you leave
up.
me with that lady knowing she didn't know how to cook and I was hungry? That's why I was always hungry when
That's
I came
messed
home.
up.
I wouldn't let that woman make a peanut butter sandwich for me.
Defense. What the hell?
Okay, so here's the debate. When y'all have dipping sauce, this would go so good with calamari. But when y'all have dipping sauce, do you want your sauce hot or room temperature? Me personally, it can be hot, but I wouldn't mind if it's just warm, just room temperature.
That's gonna be hot.
I just don't like it cold.
It makes no sense for it to be cold. That's hot.
Yeah, because I've been to some restaurants where I'm like, I could tell y'all took this out the refrigerator and put it like in a little fancy dish for me to dip. But like, it's gross to dip something super hot into something cold, except buffalo wings.
You want that cold?
I want my ranch dressing cold in my buffalo wings.
Warm. That's a
ranch
huge
is
debate
nasty.
too. Is it ranch or blue cheese for the wings?
I don't like blue cheese. That's one cheese I do not fuck with, and I love cheese. Blue cheese just visually looks like it's fungus, I think. I'm not too sure.
All cheese is fungus.
It looks like fungus, though. Like, I don't fuck with blue cheese. It's very pungent.
All the shit you like is fucking cheese and fucking mushrooms and shit.
Mushrooms are bomb. But that's the only cheese that you will never see me ask for. I can smell it a mile away. I don't want it on shit I'm eating.
Yeah, even I know not to, like, if they ask ranch or blue cheese, not to. I'm not gonna eat either dipping, but.
Because that's disgusting, y'all. I don't fuck with it. And mushrooms are bomb. I could eat a side like what my mom used to do. She would take mushrooms, I think yellow onion, a little bit of oil, and flour, and make a bomb gravy. Mushroom gravy is the business.
Mushroom gravy.
Like over your meatloaf Or if you got some chicken breasts, bomb.
You be using it in something else that you used to make.
I sneak
For me, a
mushrooms in
lot.
there all year.
No, I mean like cream of mushroom goes in
Cream of
something I like
mushroom.
really a lot.
Beef stroganoff.
Yeah.
I haven't made that in a while. Maybe I can make that.
No.
But my lazy beef stroganoff, just because I don't like sour cream, I'll use half a can of cream of mushroom. I haven't tried Greek yogurt. I just think it would clot. I might try Greek yogurt, but it might clot.
Why do you think that about your Greek yogurt?
Because it's yogurt. Greek yogurt doesn't have any fat. So it might clot.
Where's the D?
Tony's upset at how the Trojans are performing.
Well, I mean, it's been disruptive this week. I
has. I feel bad for them.
But missed tackles, that's, a fundamentals. We shouldn't be seeing that.
Starting to smell good.
But yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hopefully these will hurry up.
Well, they haven't been in there that long. Eddie. April doesn't get times right. If she tells 15 minutes, that means half an hour.
First of all, why are you always coming for me in front of people? And did you eat the I left those for me.
Well, you should have got yourself some more out.
Bruh, no one told you to eat.
Nobody told you could eat them.
I'm so tired of you.
Bye.
Anybody want to engineer to live with?
Nope. You're stuck, ma'am. You were stuck.
I wanted a little snack.
There's some more in there if you want a snack.
I don't want to get them out. That was the point of leaving them. Damn.
Well, you didn't leave enough for everyone, and that's your bad.
Excuse me.
Because I be hungry.
You should be hungry.
I'm very hungry.
How many twists are you going to eat?
I don't know. There's only 4.
Right.
So I probably have 2, and you have
He's
2.
really short.
I am unhappy. Oh, it's third down. All right, let's stop right here.
That's another
right
thing.
here.
I don't understand downs and shit. Like
April's being silly.
I don't. I really don't. Tony will be like, it's 4th and such. Like, what the fuck? Why is there math involved?
There's math involved in any game because there's points and stuff.
You know what I mean.
No.
Basketball is they're on such and such court, they're half court,
that's math, half.
Whatever. 4th and 15th, and like I don't want to do fractions right now.
Half is a fraction?
Shut up, Tony. Y'all feel me?
No, half is a fraction. Damn this. I am unhappy.
This is mild, Tony, because it would have been so much more if we were on the couch.
But yeah, like I said, next month the schedule is going to be a little different.
Normally, I'm the one that works out the schedule, and Tony is just like, okay, tell me which days, and she's the one that does the technical stuff, like she'll put it up for y'all. I usually work on the calendar, but probably next month will be Tony choices as far as days.
It's also my birthday next month, so I mean, I'm not gonna be wanting to do
Tony is getting old.
no shit like this.
Also, we're only making 4 twists. This is a lot of fucking, marinara sauce, pasta sauce. This is going back in a Ziploc bag and back in the freezer. Do not waste sauce, because sauce freezes very freaking well.
What you gonna use it for?
If we have spaghetti, if I make a pasta dish.
This is the same as for spaghetti?
Yeah. Same seasoning also. And this, I'll probably need more, for spaghetti, but that's a good filler. Don't be throwing stuff away.
How about a book about pizza?
People don't know how to freeze stuff.
In that book about pizza, they listed Chuck E. Cheese as part of the American pizza culture.
Everything American sucks.
I mean, that's what happens with people who aren't from here. Right? No one else would have ever added that.
But that's what people think of America, and I don't blame them. Look who we have in leadership.
To me, what gets me is that it irritates me when people from the UK try to talk about how stupid America, how bad America is. Who do they think came over here and
y'all are really the original colonizers.
You don't have
calling
any
us
room
stupid
to speak. These are your descendants
Them is your
doing this shit.
But no one has any room to talk because just like, damn it,
He fumbled that.
damn. Just like somebody made a touchdown. Just not us.
Clearly.
But just like we had a hillbilly the last 4 years, I think the UK y'all still have a hillbilly with an accent. We should
Oh,
not talk
Boris.
about each other because he's dumb as fuck. So
Yeah, but I don't think it's European countries want to talk about America like these aren't the same fucking people that came over here and colonized.
yeah,
the
these
damn
is your
place.
meemaws and papas. So just saying. What was the song?
No, that's your song. I am not repeating that. You can sing it if you want to.
How did I start it? Meemaw is a racist.
Yeah.
A fucking racist. Wow. But yeah, these is your folks over here. We both have hillbillies in office. Yours just has an accent. I ain't gonna get started on your decrepit ass queen. I'm gonna shut up, but yeah. Here's another thing. If I was a football player, don't hit me on my fucking head.
Well, you're not supposed to
Like,
hit people in the head.
They be smacking each other.
Oh, you're talking about in celebration.
Don't do that shit. Okay? I wouldn't even like if I was a basketball player, you slapping me in my ass. Like, that's, reserved for someone else. Like, why can't you just be like, you killed that shit? Why are we hitting? Why do you have to touch me?
Why are we hitting?
Okay? I would be literally fucking upset if I was a football player. I just did a touchdown or whatever, and I come off the court and all y'all smacking me in the back of the fucking head. When I used to get hit in the back of the head, it wasn't a good thing. Like, I'm not happy. We're not celebrating. You're hitting
It's a helmet.
No. That makes it even worse.
It gets loud in there when you have your helmet.
Nobody want to deal with that shit. Just say you killed it.
Loud.
That's what's up.
And I have sensory
Why are
issues,
you
so it'll be
hitting
really loud.
Why are we attacking one another? Okay, y'all, they're almost done. I'm seeing some brownies. And see how puffy they get? I love it.
You have to close it so we can get done.
I love it. Also, I think this will be a good dish or meal for mommies. I aspire to be a mommy soon. I think this will be great. It's finger food. All kids like pizza or pizza-related items. It's very cheap. Boom. Bomb Friday night. Didn't you say y'all used to have pizza every Friday?
Pizza on Fridays. Mom,
See?
Order us pizza.
Easy meal. I like to make copycat recipes just because you can control what's in them. I would definitely do that for my kids. And my booski.
You're silly, April.
I'm going to be the extra mom. Like, how people that cut their kids' sandwiches with cookie cutters and shit?
What you going to do with the rest of the sandwich? You're
I'ma
wasting meat.
I'll eat it.
So
That I
at
don't
7
agree
a.m.,
with.
you're going to just eat.
No, I would put
sandwich.
it in a Ziploc bag, and lunchtime I would just eat it.
Just eat the...
Yeah. I don't agree with that. If you cut the star, turkey sandwich, the outside of the turkey sandwich needs to be eaten. The outside of the star. Don't throw that away. That's wasteful. But I would do the star or the heart. Or the pancakes also. Would you like a heart-shaped pancake?
Football pancake.
Wow. That would look weird.
No. A heart will look weird.
No, because a football, I would have to do stuff at the top so people know it's a football. Like, why would I?
You can put the syrup in the lines.
No.
Or you can line up the fruit.
I can line up the fruit on the pancake.
I'm going to say a color.
Wow. So, yeah. Next month will be, I'll try not to do any oven recipes so we don't have all this dead fucking air that we currently have.
Yeah, we're not big time for her to cook one ahead of time. And then...
Yeah, maybe we can do that.
No.
And then also, just for picture's sake, I'm going to be fancy and use one of our little...
Oh.
Y'all, these were at the 99-cent store. Aren't they cute? I'm going to order us some real ones, some cute ones to go on our plates. But, for salsa, Tony likes a lot of barbecue sauce.
April ended up getting those when I think it was Valentine's Day, and you tried to cook some, or you made some Korea style barbecue.
Right.
And for the dipping sauce,
See how cute it is? And it's like the perfect amount. Like if you have a person that likes a lot of ketchup, or Tony's condiment of choice is barbecue sauce. Boom.
barbecue sauce.
Tony's barbecue sauce on everything.
I like it on my French fries. I like it on my chicken nuggets or chicken tenders.
Do you eat them on your burger? Like if you had a burger, would you put barbecue sauce on it?
I might. I don't eat that much burgers.
You don't.
We might need one more of those if you're gonna.
We're not gonna share the dipping.
Those things are long.
Do y'all eat pasta sauce, or they call it, excuse me, marinara sauce on your calamari?
I do.
I don't like the tartar sauce with calamari.
They also sometimes provide some orange. I think it's called remoulade or some shit like that.
Really?
Sauce.
Have I been with you?
Maybe
I don't
you
know.
wouldn't eat it. I don't
No.
think. But
Tartar sauce, especially the ones that I can tell they made it. It just tastes like mayo. It's fucking gross. It smells like mayo too.
well, now you know why she doesn't like the tartar sauce.
It's nasty.
Now you know why she doesn't like the tartar sauce.
But I just love calamari with like marinara. Well, I think it's pasta sauce because it be seasoned. And you squeeze the lemon. So bomb. If you ever go out with Tony and you guys order appetizer, she's gonna eat all of the ring calamari. She doesn't like
The tentacles are kind of
Tentacles.
tougher.
She will eat all of the rings and leave just the tentacles.
Either it gets really tough or really chewy, and it ruins the calamari.
That's something I have to learn,
experience.
over months of dating.
But when we went to, I think it was Boiling Crab on our first date, all the calamari were these big rings, like
True.
the little
That
chicken
was
rings. I
true.
enjoyed that.
Our first date, and it's so funny thinking back on that because now I know Tony. Tony does not like to have her hands dirty. Like when we go to places like that, even when she eats pizza, Tony will use 17 paper towels. So the fact that she wore a white button, was it white?
No.
But it was a button up, right?
Yeah,
A light color.
I didn't realize what the restaurant was either. I just thought it was a seafood restaurant. I didn't realize it was one where you make a mess.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know what boiling crab is, it's basically a crab boil. You'll have like some kind of shellfish. They usually have crab, snow crab, king crab,
The shrimp.
You
can get
crawfish, and it's literally in a bag with whatever sauce you want. Some people put garlic sauce. We like Cajun sauce on ours, and it's spicy.
Yeah, you got your corn, potatoes in there if you
Right.
want. Yeah.
But it's literally in a bag. You don't have any plates. They line the table with a thick parchment paper.
There's no plates.
Yeah, and you just eat with your hands for the most part. I
And
think we had a
you
spoon
put
that
the-
put rice.
And you put the shelves, you leave the shelves in the table.
Yeah.
So
So she,
Making a
Faye was
mess.
all cute in her little button up, and like now looking
it was
back,
a polo shirt.
was it? I thought it was a button
It
up.
was a short sleeve polo shirt that had 10 white stripes.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm thinking back. So she looking all cute and shit in her light covered, shirt. And I remember she had on her bling bling watch. I don't know if she was trying to flex her floss, whatever. She had on her watch, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take off my watch. Can you hold my watch?"
Well, I didn't want to get shit all over it.
I just remember her face when they brought the food. She was like,
I didn't realize because April wanted to go there. I didn't realize it was going to be like that. I mean, making a mess and getting shit all over your hands and face and possibly clothes on a first date
it was
ain't the best
so
look.
funny. But I think it was a great. That's her embarrassing experience. I had a panic attack or an anxiety attack right before we sat. So
Well, I also got us locked in the parking garage when we tried to leave.
it was a memorable fucking day.
Well, she
I
didn't
don't think
escape.
that wasn't even bad, babe.
Well, I was embarrassed.
I literally had a panic attack. Tony calmed me down. She was hugging on me. So. Tony was pretty feisty the first day.
I was not.
She was hugging on me.
Okay, April.
She was pretty fast.
That's feisty.
Okay, how long was that? 20 minutes? 30 minutes?
That was half an hour.
30 minutes. Boom. So, I'm going to take my pictures and I'm going to show you guys. Tony does that when we move down the field.
Well, that's the symbol
those
for
of
first
you-
down. Everybody knows that.
For those of you like me that do not watch football, that's
You
what that
do
means.
watch football. You watch
I don't be knowing
USC
the
and be talking
rules.
shit all the time.
I can go on for days how the rules are so stupid. Like pass interference, they're like, oh, you had his hand in his face. I don't want the
It's
motherfucker
not
to catch
hand
the
in
ball.
face. That's not what pass
Okay?
interference means.
I should be able to fucking tackle him. Whatever. If my job is so she won't get the fucking ball, I can do whatever the fuck so she won't get the ball. That's how I feel. It's just done.
So if somebody tries to pass a basketball, you can just push them down and
Wow.
push them.
Really bad.
She's
See how
just
she
saying
wasting
dumb shit.
parsley? Just wasting valuable parsley like that.
You do not even fucking use that except for to push. Oh wow. Wow.
Fancy with it. All right, take my picture, y'all, and then that's her song.
Yeah. This is what they look like. The front one was the first one that had like the extra pepperonis and stuff.
I could have swore I said I want to take my picture, then I'm gonna show y'all.
You didn't say, and then I'm gonna show y'all. You said you're gonna
Jesus.
take your picture.
Did y'all hear me?
No,
I'm
because you
so
didn't
tired
say
of
that.
her, y'all. Let me hurry take this picture so we can leave, so we can go to our separate rooms. Because Tony is acting a fool. I don't know how to. I don't know how I want to place this. That's good. I'll shout out. Get rid of that. Boom! I just like to have stuff put on our social media so everybody know I can cook for real, for real. But yeah, the first one. Now, honestly, I like how the first one looks. See how it's kind of, you can see in between. But I know Tony probably likes the one that's all together.
That one seems like it probably has more pepperonis in it.
Are you going to get that one? I'm just going to cut them so you don't have to pick them up. You want this one?
You can cut them in half. I would.
And we'll see what Babe thinks. This is for her.
Is it hot still? Too hot.
Tony, definitely, I can tell you right now, will like the pizza bites better. But we'll see.
Pretty good. The breadstick.
Yeah. But I still think this is really good for football food. Like, she could pick it up. You don't need a knife and a fork. Kids can eat this.
I would cut these in half if I were going to serve them at like a big.
So they won't be so
function.
long. But I would definitely do this.
Yeah, you don't want people continuously dipping them.
That's true.
If you
No.
have a group. I mean,
I would
also
definitely do
the-
these for football parties.
also for portions.
Yeah. This one, see, came out, if you see the middle. You can still see where it opened up a little bit, where you can see what's inside. That's why I like the first one. Either to me are good, but if I was going to serve them, I'd probably do it how I did the first one.
Oh, so it's not in here.
But that's the
The backup quarterback. Yeah.
But all right, y'all. We have kept y'all long enough. These are our pizza twist. Our next event is going to be at a special location.
Yeah. We're going to taste some beers and make a pretty neat announcement. So, yeah. So
Thanks for tuning in.
look forward to that same time next weekend. And we will see you then. Y'all enjoy your weekend and your Saturday.
Watch football.
Bye.
This one's good.